We've just heard from the NPA's head, Shaun Abrahams, the National Director of Public Prosecutions, that the NPA is dropping charges of fraud and theft against Pravin Gordhan, Ivan Pillay and Oupa Magashule. And of course, Glenys Breytenbach, you issued a statement on the 30th calling for exactly this to happen, but then also for Abrahams to step down. What is your response?
Well, absolutely. Abrahams has now done, I suppose you could call it the right thing, by withdrawing the charges, charges that should never have been preferred in the first place. So all he's doing now is trying to stem the bleeding, a little too little and a little too late. And he's the National Director of Public Prosecutions. This is a monumental blunder. It's cost people money, it's cost our economy huge amounts. In personal price to be paid by Gordhan, Pillay and Magashule is incalculable. He should resign. There's no room in the National Prosecuting Authority for a National Director to make this kind of a blunder.
Why is it such a bad move? Why does it just reek from high heaven?
Well, it's clearly not motivated for the correct reasons from the get-go. The charges were always flimsy, at best. The best thing you can say about them is that they were flimsy. A prosecutor has a very wide discretion. There are many things that you consider before you institute a prosecution. The most important of them is there a case?
What are the facts? And
is there a case to answer? But there are other things that you consider as well. That's not the only thing. Prosecutorial discretion is wide. It should be very carefully exercised, yes. But nevertheless, it's a wide discretion. And to charge the sitting Minister of Finance in the current climate, with things the way they are, with the shouts of state capture, with the so obvious ways that the President abuses state institutions to go after his political enemies, for none of that to have been considered on these flimsy charges, to institute those charges against the sitting Minister of Finance beggars the imagination.